present, our country looks to be in the midst of one of its periodic building booms. And in an ancient land such as our own, we cannot help but build the new amongst the old. We owe it to the people of this country to do infinitely better. And that is the purpose of today's conference, to try to learn from the past and take the best ideas forward as we build what will become tomorrow's heritage today. Now, it seems to me that the following ideas might conceivably be worth following up. First of all, recognition that sustainability actually means building for the long term, 100 years rather than 20 years. Secondly, because of this, it is worth building in an adaptable and flexible manner, reassessing and reusing existing buildings wherever possible. Thirdly, it is worth building in a manner that fits the place in terms of materials used, proportion and layouts and climate, ecology and building practices. Fourthly, it is worth building beautifully in a manner that builds upon tradition, evolving it in response to present challenges and utilizing present-day resources and techniques. And finally, it is worth understanding the purpose of a building or group of buildings within the hierarchy of the buildings around it and responding with an appropriate building type and design. And while we're talking about principles, let's just consider for a moment, if we may, the issue of taller buildings in our historic towns and cities, and especially in and around the United Kingdom's 27 World Heritage Sites. In this area, I very much fear we are repeating the mistakes of the 1960s, but doing so with even greater hubris and efficiency. So the key point I want to make, ladies and gentlemen, is that I am not opposed to all tall buildings. My concern is that they should be considered in their context. In other words, they should be put where they fit properly. If clustered, then the virtue of height becomes something that can, in the hands of creative architects, be truly celebrated. This solution, so clearly the case in Manhattan or La Défense in Paris, requires locations where intrusion into historically protected views, either at height or at street level, can be avoided, and is therefore difficult to justify in places such as the City of London, where the pressure to build at height is often greatest.